Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday, so it's end of the week. My name is Enrique. I'm from the DSM Tools team. Welcome to today's live stream. Now, today is very special because I'm doing for the first time, I'm giving out 10, not 7, 10 different items and all within the Christmas niche. So if you're trying to dropship Christmas items this year or next year, for that matter, then let me show you the items I will showcase right now. But before I go and do that for you guys, if you're new to the channel, maybe consider hitting that like button if you feel that this information will be useful for you. Also subscribe and hit that notification bell button because we're constantly going live every single week. We're doing normally 1 to 2 live sessions, and we are always putting out new content. So stay tuned for that. And by the way, if my internet is not that great at this moment, I do apologize for that inconvenience. Anyway, guys, let me know where you're from. If you have any questions, please do ask. I am pretty much going live on Facebook and on YouTube. So for people who are on Facebook watching, you can comment down below anything you want, a question or suggestions even, or just saying hi. Or if you're actually watching from YouTube, you can comment in the chat box on the right. Okay, so let's wait for more people to sign in, to tune in and see if somebody says hi. By the way, if you're drinking coffee like me, then cheers. Now, today's live session, like I said, I will be giving out 10 different products, all within the Christmas niche. However, I will be also explaining a few things such as shipping, also different type of articles, such as how to rely on different suppliers when it comes to AliExpress. Anyway, if you want to know more about drop shipping, I would suggest you guys to check out this awesome blog post. We do have a Dropshipping Academy here. We have different articles right here. One of them I would highly suggest you guys to read is this one, is how to dropship on eBay from AliExpress. This is basically for beginners. So this is over 7,500 words, right? And you have everything you need to know here when it comes to starting up your business. So I highly suggest you guys to read it. For those of you who don't know, guys, AliExpress is another marketplace. It's like eBay or Amazon, but AliExpress is from China. So we're trying to use AliExpress as our main supplier or main source. The reason behind that is we are playing around with the price arbitrage, meaning that any item that we can find on eBay that is making awesome sales, we can find that same item on AliExpress under a low cost. And we can drop ship that item into eBay, and that way we can try to maximize our profit margins. Anyway, guys, if you're watching, if you have any questions, please leave them on the comment down below from Facebook or the chat box on the right if you're watching from YouTube. So we have this here. We also have different articles such as this one. This is new. Dropshipping orders, how to place orders, and how to handle products returns, dropshipping Christmas products niche. And actually, let me go ahead and share this with you guys. Hey, what's up, Josh? What's up? Awesome to have you here, man. It's great to have you here. I hope that this information is going to be useful for you, and I hope that this products that I will be showcasing today, they're going to be good as well. Anyway, guys, we're also for those of you who are watching our Facebook groups, right, from the Facebook channel, we also have our YouTube channel right here where we go live every single week, as you guys can see here. We also have different content that you guys will benefit from. So if you're new, please consider subscribing to our channel. It's going to help us tons when it comes to growing our community. Also engage with us, engage with me during this stream, and hit the like button. And that way YouTube can actually help us, pretty much impulse our content to new audience. Anyway, guys, before we get into any of it, let me see if I have any questions so far. Anyway, so today's stream will be all about Christmas products, as you guys can see. This is pretty much a product giveaway. The way this works is that I will be showcasing the product. I'll show the product on eBay, then share that link to you guys so you can have access to that product, then share you the link to AliExpress. And I'll be giving out further information on drop shipping. So this is basically based on beginners. So if you're a beginner, you can benefit from this content right now. Anyway, so This is pretty much a Christmas month special because we are in December. And for those of you who are pretty much wanting to see or wanting to sell Christmas items for this year or next year, then this type of items would benefit you. Actually, we're having a new video coming up, hopefully this Saturday, on how to make a market research on niches. In this case, what I did was trying to find the best products on a niche. In this case was Christmas decorations, Christmas lights, Christmas clothes, and toys. Anyway, guys, today you will be learning 6 things. Number 1, which products make good profit on eBay, how to manage your product listings, then the Chrome extension you need to maximize your research, then how to be competitive with your prices, what type of products do you need in your store, and that is traffic generating products and profit making products. And lastly, I will be revealing the 10 products that I'll be giving you guys. So these are the 10 products right here, and just let me give you a quick show on how much revenue each of these products made overall. So the product number 1 made $1,171.80. This is total revenue. This is not profit. This is total revenue. Then the product number 2 made $738.84. Product number 3 here made $718. Product number 4 made $201.80. Number 5, $727.44. Number 6 is the lowest product that I found here, $80.80. Number 7 made $1,310. Number 8, $736. Number 9, $1,813. Yes, that is a lot of money. And then we have the product number 10, which made $1,768.39. So as you guys can see here, these are great products that make great sales, and total revenue is very good, meaning that the total profit out of each revenue was very good as well. So just to give you an idea, the total revenue that these products generated overall is for $9,239.44, meaning that almost $10,000, right? This is basically, in all these products, and I'm showcasing products that have made this amount of money in total revenue in 30 days. I'm not talking about 90 days. I'm talking about 30 days, guys. So it's a lot of money. Anyway, if you're ready, smash that like button. Please, if you're new to the channel, again, subscribe and hit the notification bell button so you can be notified every time we go live, and also every time that we post a new content video. So first thing I want to talk about is product listing, right? So, and by the way, if you have any comments or questions, I will be reading it on my monitor right here. And so I'll stop my explanation to read your comment. And if I can address your comment or question during the stream, I will. If not, you can send me an email directly to Enrique, hold on, at WMTOOL.com, where you can address your questions and I can return them, and I can try to get back to you as soon as possible, guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start. So the first thing I want to show you guys is the eBay Seller Hub. So a few things I want to point out, and I'm not going to get into much details in this part because this stream is all about showcasing the products, but I do want to give you an explanation, or at least a general explanation of how this works. When you start your eBay account, right, as a seller, you have access to this Seller Hub right here, where you can be on top of your sales, your tasks, your orders, your traffic, right, the traffic you're getting, listings that you have, then you have the selling tools, and so on and so forth. One of the things I want to get at is this right here. So depending on your monthly subscription, and when you're a beginner, when you're starting an eBay account, eBay gives you monthly limits, right? So monthly limits, this divides in two, meaning that you have items quantity limit, and then you have monetary limit. This means that in a month or per month, you're only allowed to list 10 items, right? So one listing equals 10 different products. And what I'm doing right now is I'm giving you 10 products so you can create a listing right now, a Christmas listing. So you're only allowed to list 10 different items. Now, out of those 10 different items, when it comes to selling or the price you place, you're only allowed to sell $500 per month, right? So you're, in this case, let me give you an example. If you have 10 different items and you price them $50 each, right? And you make the sale, then you complete the $500 mark on the month. So you can try to be strategic about, the items that you are selling. You have to try to find the best products that have demand. So in this case, I suggest you guys to always go for products that generate at least 3 to 4 sales in the last 30 days. That way you can guarantee that you're going to make a sale as soon as possible. And then just try to avoid going over 500. Now, you can actually increase your limit when it comes to monetary limits or quantity by requesting a limit increase. And we have a video on it, actually. And let me give you that video over here where I specifically explain how to increase your limits and how this works. So I'm not going to get into much details on here. But anyway, let me go and share that with you guys. You have it. So you can go watch it and you can go see how this actually works in details. So this is your eBay Seller Hub, and you have to be on top of your orders and your monthly limits. Also, the video that's coming up, it's all about Terapeak. So Terapeak is an awesome tool, marketing research tool provided by eBay, where you can analyze which products to sell, when to sell, and how to sell them. And that is what I use on my market research. To get to that, when you have your eBay account, doesn't matter if it's a basic or premium or anchor or enterprise, you can head over here, scroll down this drop down list and hit the Terapeak product research, and then you can research keywords, categories. You can even do advanced research here, have a minimum of price to a maximum price, and so on and so forth. Again, I'm not going to get into much details of this because I will be explaining in a different content video how this exactly works, but I just wanted you guys to know. So this is the first part of the stream. So that is product listings. That is how it works. Then they have this awesome Chrome extension called WTOOL, right? So in this case, we're working with AliExpress as our main supplier, right? So AliExpress, as again, I'll repeat it, is a marketplace. It's very much alike, such as Amazon or eBay, right? So that is the idea. So WTOOL, as you guys can see here, and let me share this link to you, where you can download it for free. This is a price tracker right here. So you can pretty much analyze the price history or track prices changes on AliExpress on each product. Then you can pretty much analyze the seller or supplier on AliExpress. So you guys can see here that this feature, that it has seller ratings, so you can see how well that seller has been performing so far. So in this case, you try to aim for at least a seller that has more than 80%. That means that is a very good supplier and that is a reliable supplier. And one of the best features for me is that you can analyze the image, right? So, and I'll show you how this works on the stream. So when you find a product, a good enough product on eBay, you can scroll over the image and you can tap on that image, and what this does is it sends the image, it analyzes, and it will give you a list of different suppliers on AliExpress that are selling the same item or something similar. So I suggest you guys to get WTOOL. is super great. It actually is gonna save you some time when it comes to market research. So that's the other part of the stream. Again, guys, if you have any questions, don't hesitate and ask. If I can address those questions, I will. If not, you can send me an email directly and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. A quick disclosure, I am still learning as well. I have maybe 4 months on this dropshipping journey. And I mainly based the content on YouTube. That is what I do. I am a content creator from the MTOOL. So I am still learning, guys. So I apologize if there are questions that I will not be able to address. Anyway, the first thing I want to talk about before we get into the products is the psychological pricing strategy, right? So because a lot of people don't know how to price their products. Well, you have two answers here. It's very simple. The first one I want to talk about is the 99-cent strategy. So normally we read everything from left to right, right? Such as titles and even prices. So if you have two products, guys, you have two same products, right? There's seller number one, seller number two. Seller number one is selling, let's say, this coffee mug right here for 10 bucks. And then seller number two is selling the same item, the same coffee mug, but for $9.99. So normally people, when you read the price, you feel that the $9.99 is the best deal because you think is super cheap, right? Or is cheaper. Obviously, it's cheaper by for a cent. It's not that cheap, but it's cheaper than for a cent. So people tend to think that they're saving up so much money. That is why you can see on different stores, let's say prices such as $4.99, $5.99. People tend to buy those products because they feel that they're gaining or they're saving up so much money, right? And they're having a great deal. Maybe it's not the case, but people tend to think of that. So that is one thing. The other thing that you can do is, as long as you're cheaper than your competition, right? So as long as you're selling cheaper than your competitor, then you're fine. So you can go a couple of cents lower or a dollar lower, doesn't matter. So if you have $10, you can go, instead of $9.99, you can go $9.50 if you want, doesn't matter. As long as you're cheaper, then you're good. Now, there's two type of products, and I want to speak. I want to actually talk to you guys quickly about traffic generating products and profit making products. So traffic generators are products that people tend to look every single time. They tend to buy them, right? They may not be a luxurious product. It could be a day-to-day product such as kitchen appliance, such as home and garden tools, and so on and so forth, right? But people are buying those products every single time because they need them. So those products drive traffic onto eBay, and if you sell those products, it will drive traffic eventually to your store. You might get some profit out of it. You might get, let's say, $2 per sale. Doesn't matter. But as long as you're generating traffic, you're doing good, because what eBay wants you to do is to generate more and more traffic into their platform. So you need this type of items, and you need to create some sales. And once you have enough traffic, you have the more potential to make sales. And once you make a sale, you need to create a very good environment of work. So for example, if you create, let's say you make 10 sales, you have to give out a great customer support, because it's all about giving a great customer service. That is a way to maintain traffic and to have more traffic, because eBay reviews your account every 15th or every 20th of every month, I believe. And if they see that you have traffic, you have generated some sales, and that you are always on top of your orders, giving out great customer service, they will eventually give you more and more traffic. Now, there you have profit-making products. These products are products essentially that people are wanting to buy as well, but they will leave you a very good profit margin. A very good profit margin is everything above $4 per sale. That is amazing profit margin. You can find products that will leave you even $10 per sale. So there you can find great profit making products. And the good news is, I will show you traffic generating products, profit making products, and a hybrid between both of them. You can find products that they generate enough traffic, and they also leave you very good juicy profit margin. All right, so the first winning product is this solar LED waterproof lamp. And there you have it. Now let me show you this item on eBay and then on AliExpress. So over here, this is the eBay sellers page right now. A few things you can take away from it is, number one, this is surprise, right? So this seller is selling this item for $13.95. Then you have different variations, different colors. You can pretty much work around the colors and see which one you like. Normally, when it comes to different variations of a product, the price might change depending on the product. So in this case, you can see that this item is for $15.95, but depending on which one you want, then the price changes. You have to be always on top of that. The other thing that you want to watch, or what you want to make sure of, is that the item is demanded. So over here, you can see that this item has 84 sales overall. The idea of this is that the product has to have more than 3 sales during the past 30 days, because that is where you know that the item has demand, right? So you want to find an on-demand product. If you want to check more on this or more details on it, click on this link. You'll be directed to this page right here. So you can see the variation sold, the price, the quantity, and the date of purchase. And as you guys can see, look at this tendency right here. A lot of people are buying this product from, let's say, almost two months ago, because again, Christmas is coming, and not only because of that, because people like to have this type of things on their backyard. I'm one of them. I love this type of things. So just to give you an idea, right? This is the product right here. Then this is the product, the same item on AliExpress. A few things I want to go ahead and disclose to you guys is the way to actually find a reliable source on AliExpress is the following. Number one, you have to check on the product star rating, right? Because this is mainly focused on how good the product is. So you have that over here. This has 4.8 star rating, so it's very good. So anything above 4.5 or at least close to 4.5 is a good product. Anything above 4.5 obviously is a great product like this one. So, and then you have to check on the orders. So normally when it comes to orders on the supplier, always try to go for a supplier that has more than 10 orders. Or if you can find a supplier that has more than 100 orders, even better, because the more orders the supplier has, the more reviews the supplier has. Meaning that if the supplier is good, you'll find out here on the star rating, you'll find out here on their seller ranking. So as you guys can see that this has a 94% seller ranking. So this supplier is very good. Then this offers a free return over here, so it's pretty good. And once you already, analyzed all these three things, then you can see that this is a very good supplier. And not only that, it's time for us to try to, decide which type of variation you want to sell. In this case, this supplier gives you, two types of shipping methods. In this case, it's either China or Russian Federation. And since you're trying to source products from China using AliExpress, always use China as your main option here. And then you can choose the variation that you want to get. I always try to get the cheapest one to try to maximize profits. And then it's all about shipping. So this part I want to talk, quicker. I want to get into this in a very general terms. I don't want to get to this in way too much details. But anyway, when it comes to shipping, different suppliers, they offer different shipping methods. But normally you'll find two types of shipping methods that they normally offer is either AliExpress standard shipping or ePacket. As a beginner, I always suggest you guys to go with this one over here or ePacket. The reason behind that is that first of all, they generate a tracking number. So if you see a check here, that means that this carrier or this shipping method in this case, generates a tracking number so you can be on top of your orders. So that is one. Second of all, they're cheap. You can find them for free. In this case, it's free shipping or at a very low cost. And you're trying to maximize profits, remember. You can find, for example, other carriers such as DHL, but, I'm sorry guys, I apologize for that. But they're pretty expensive, as you can see here, 28.42. So, I mean, as a beginner, don't risk it. Don't risk it too much. Just go for the cheapest ones, the cheapest shipping methods that offer a low cost or at least free shipping and that generate a tracking number, even though the estimated delivery time right here, is until January 24th. But let me explain quickly. As a beginner, it's not always about giving out the best options when it comes to shipping. It is hard as a beginner. So what I want to say here is that even though the estimated delivery time is somewhat far away for the buyer to get this item, especially for a parcel item, because nobody wants to wait over 2 months for an item, then, I mean, it doesn't matter, at least for now. Try to just give out a good enough shipping method, because AliExpress standard shipping and ePacket, they go by air. Since we're trying to source items from China, there are two ways for that item to arrive to the US. Either by sea, where it normally takes around almost 3 months for it to arrive, and so for the buyer to receive the item, and nobody wants to wait that long. And they don't offer, as you guys can see here, they don't offer a tracking number. And by air. So by air is quicker. AliExpress, standard shipping, and ePacket, they're somewhat quicker methods. They're not the quickest ones, but they're somewhat quicker. They go by air and they generate a tracking number. And don't worry, guys, you might maybe lose some interest from the buyer, but you still will be able to generate some sales. Let me explain why. This seller has made 84 sales overall, right? You saw that. Now, if you scroll down on here in shipping and payments, you can see where the seller is getting the items, right? So in this case, the seller is getting the item from the US. However, I have a lot of items that have enough sales, and I will show you guys a lot of sales from items that are from China. So if they can do it, why can't you? So it's all about trying to get a good enough product, optimize your listings with a great title, great imaging, and being very, very giving out a great pricing a great price, sorry. And that way I can guarantee you guys that you'll have some sales. So it's not always about getting it's not always about getting the most profits at the beginning. It's about building up your store. Eventually you'll get some sales, and out of those sales, try to give a great customer service, and then you'll start building up and building up and building up, getting more and more traffic, and then you can be more competitive with shipping and offer a better shipping method. But for a beginner, just try to stick to this too. All right, so let me give you the stats on this product right here, just to give you a general idea. So as you guys can see here, this is a traffic generating product. 84 sales, 73 were made in the last 3 days. Then you have the supply cost, $9 on AliExpress, free standard shipping, free via standard shipping. There's no shipping cost. And then you have your fees over here, $2.32. The fees are the PayPal fees and the eBay fees. The PayPal fees are immediately taken out once you make any sale. And the eBay fee, they send you an invoice every 15th of every month, or 20th, I believe. So you have those two fees you need to cover. So this product has 4.8 star rating, so it's a great product. Then the seller is making the sell for at least one variation for $13.95. If you apply that equation, right, taking the supply cost, the shipping cost, and then your fees, this seller is having per sale a total of $2.63. That is the total profit margin out of that variation out of every sale. If you want to get an idea, you can multiply 2.63 times the 84 times sold, and then you have $220.92. And this is only out of one variation, guys. As you guys saw, this seller offered different variations over here. This seller offers 4 variations, which they change prices. So depending on which variation you want to buy, the price goes higher, meaning that this number right here will go higher. So out of one variation, only out of one variation in the last 30 days, I'm talking about the last 30 days, this seller has made over $200 worth of profit out of every sale out of this item. One item, one variation out of the item, $2.63 per sale, $220 with 92 cents profit margin out of this item. So as you guys can see, this is very profitable. Now, if you want to sell this item, instead of making the sale for $13.95, just try to be cheaper and sell it for $13.30. That's fine, because you're cheaper than your competition, and you'll still get a profit margin of $2.07 per sale if you manage to sell this item. Now, the second item I want to show you guys is the Christmas hanging flag, which is this one over here. So one of the things I want to disclose is that you don't have to sell the exact same item. As you guys can see here, this seller has this item over here, which is this long flag, right? Some maybe 7 foot, 8 foot flag over here, which the price for this variation of the product is for $13.67. But I mean, you can try to sell another type of flag, doesn't matter, because at the end of the road, what you want to sell is either the same item or something similar to this item. Now, let me show you how WTOOL works, right? So if you have WTOOL installed, if you go over the image right here, you have this magnifying glass, you can see that, and then you can find it on AliExpress. What this does is it analyzes the image, it sends the image, and it looks for the same product or something similar on AliExpress, and it offers you different suppliers here who are selling the same item, right, under a cheaper price, as you guys can see, and you can decide which one you want. Always try to look for the cheapest one to maximize profits, but also make sure that the supplier right here has more than 10 or 100 orders. And as you guys can see, there's a lot of orders and under a reasonable price. So the source or the supplier I chose is this one right here, right? Again, 93% seller ranking, 4.8 star rating. So the product is awesome. More than 1,000 orders. So, and more than 400 reviews. Very good. And over here, if we're trying to ship from China, it offers us, over here we have seller shipping method. Never go with a shipping method that doesn't offer a tracking number, because this one normally goes by sea and it takes over 3 months for it to arrive to the US, or a little bit less. Go for e-packet, which is very cheap, 2.31, And over here, you can decide which variation you want to dropship. Now, this variation over here, which is the same one right here, is for $8.74, right? Take into account this supply cost, this cost, shipping cost, and your fees. You might not get any profits out of it. So you have to be strategic about it, right? So analyze other variations. And I chose this one right here, which is the same thing. Basically, it's a flag. Maybe it's not an 8-foot flag, but it's still a hanging flag, and people are still looking to buy those products. It is a cheaper cost, and that way we can try to get some profits out of it. So if we apply that, let me show you the stats right here. Give me 1 second, guys. So we apply that. As you guys can see, this is a profit-making product and traffic-generating product. 54 sales, 28 were made in the past month. I chose to, get this product, which is cheaper, the cheaper one, or the cheapest one, 3.43, 2.31 via ePacket, and 2.28. The reason I chose this cheapest one, or the cheapest variation, which is the same thing, it's the same flag, but a different one. The reason behind that is that if we apply the equation, right, this seller is making the sale for 13.67, right? Not this same variation, but let's suppose that it is the same variation. This seller might get $5.65 resale. If you multiply that times the total amount sold, you get a total profit of $305.10. Now, what I want to show you guys is that if you choose this variation, the same hanging flag, but a different one, which is, and this is the cheapest one, right? I recommend you guys to go with 12.99 as a pricing, and you'll still get a total of $5.07, a total profit margin. So if you try to look for the cheapest variation out of the item, you can maximize your profits. So that is the idea as a seller. It's all about being strategic, guys. I mean, as a dropshipper, you have to see what works best for you. For example, I'm giving you 10 items. You don't have to list this 10 items if you don't want to. But again, if you feel that this items will help you, then go ahead. You have to dictate. It's all about you guys. So you have to know which product will give you profits and benefit you as a seller independently. All right, so the third product we have right here is this snowflake product, this Christmas snowflakes lights. And the item right here, oh, and I'm sorry, I apologize, it didn't give you the first products and the second products link. So if you want to get this product, there you go. This is the eBay link. And there you have the AliExpress link. Same goes for the second product that I showed you guys right here. I just want you guys to get it if you want to have it. All right. And there you go, AliExpress. There you go. All right. So for the third product, let me share this before I forget over here. So for this third product, we have it right here, right? So you have different variations, different models, different packs. 72 sales overall made. There you have the price, and so on and so forth. And then if you go over here on AliExpress, you find the same item. You can find the different variations. You can see that this item has 4.7 star rating, over 600 orders, over 200 reviews. So the supplier is good. 94% seller ranking, very good. It offers 90-day buyer protection, very good. Now it's all about, choosing which shipping method, in this case, AliExpress standard shipping. Again, I would suggest you guys to always stick to that one, or ePacket. And then the variation you want to sell. In this case, I want to sell this one, which is a 2-meter warm white. You can decide if you want this, again, the same warm white. You can choose model and so on and so forth. So if we check up on these stats on this product specifically, let me show you guys. Then you have a total of then you have a product type as a profit maker and traffic generating product. 72 sales, 54 were made in the past 30 days. I chose the cheapest one, 0.01 cent. Shipping, in this case with standard shipping, is 3.56, and the fees are for 1.75. And then over here, star rating, you have that this has a 4.7, so it's above 4.5, is a very good product. And over here, This seller is making the sell for 9.98, depending on which variation, of course, but 9.98, that's the one I chose. This person is getting $4.66 profit margin out of every sale, meaning that if you multiply this times the total amount sold, this person has made so far $335.52 out of one variation out of this product. So if you want to sell this product, you can be cheaper by selling it for $9.98, and you'll still have a profit margin of $4.4 per sale. So that is very good. This is a very profitable product. The product number 4 is this Nordic Santa elf doll. There you have it. So let's go ahead and try to find that doll here. There you go. Oh, sorry, I forget. I always forget this, to share the screen. I normally have a producer with me, guys, to do this live streams more efficient, but he's not with me today. So next week we'll have that. You'll see that our production value will go up definitely again. But anyway, getting back to the presentation, there you have this item right here. Let me share this with you guys. There you go. Now, again, you can see that this item is being sold for 10 bucks, right? For $10. The same thing, depending which variation, the same price. So $10 is a given. 20 sales made overall. You can see where this person is. Oh, see? For example, remember I told you guys with the shipping methods that even though AliExpress and they're shipping it in e-packet, they're not very quick, right? They're somewhat quick, but they're not very quick, but they're cheap. That is why we're trying to, because we're sourcing items from China. And you might think, well, people, if they figure out that you're selling or sourcing from China, most likely you'll lose some sales. Maybe, but still you can manage to make sales. So this person has made 20 sales overall, and in which the 20 sales were actually made during the past 30 days. As you guys can see, 20 sales in the past 30 days, man, that is a lot of traffic. And this person is sourcing the item from China, right? Shipping to worldwide. So why can't you? See? So you can still manage to make sales on eBay, even though you're sourcing from China. And as a beginner, I would advise you to gain more momentum and more experience by doing this exact thing. Anyway, getting back to it. Thank you for watching. All right, so getting back to it, if we source this item on AliExpress, a few things you can see. Number one, this is a 5-star rating product. People love this product, apparently. Over 200 orders right here. 93% seller ranking. And then obviously choose where you want to source the item. And you can choose which variation you want to source. I always go for the cheapest one, again, like I say, or you can try to use you can maybe try to go for a bit, a higher price product, or at least variation. Doesn't matter, depending on what gives you more profit, right? Depending on what gives you more profit. Anyway, you can see here, for example, the shipping method, I'll use e-packet, and let me give you the stats on this product. Allow me 1 second. All right. So, number one, this is a traffic generator, right? So 20 sales made overall, 20 sales made in the past 30 days. See? Awesome. Then you have your supply cost. I chose the most expensive one, 3.40, right? 1.95 via e-packet, that is my shipping cost, and my fees are 1.76. Now, star rating is for 5.0. And this seller is making the sale for 10 bucks, meaning that this person is getting out of every sale $2.98. So over here, what you can do is be cheaper, right? And in this case, you'll be selling this for $9.99. You're cheaper than your competition. And you're applying the 99-cent strategy, and you can still get out of every sale $2.89. Now, let me give you something of an insight. You might think, how the hell is this dude getting the fees and, pretty much multiplying and trying to get the equation to get a profit margin? Well, we at WTOOL, if you're a WTOOL user, if not, I suggest you go get it because it is an automation tool. We have a eBay dropshipping course from A to C. We show you everything from the beginning, how to set up your PayPal account, how to set up your business policy on eBay, everything you need to know. Your break-even percentage, your profit margin percentage, and so on and so forth. all the way to how to find products, how to snipe products, how to do market research, how and so on and so forth, right? A lot of valuable content right there. We will be having that available in DSM. It's going to be called Academy, and you'll have that course available for you. But also, you'll have this awesome calculator sheet right here. So right here, guys, you can pretty much analyze and get your profit margin, right? So what we do, or what we did here, is that based on your break even and your PayPal fees, we already have the equation for you. You don't need to do anything. All you need to do is fill the information in. Let me go ahead and make this close. You know what? Let me do this. There you go. So you guys can see it. So let me give you the example with this product. eBay price. You have that this product is being sold for 10 bucks and 9 cents. Shipping, you saw that this for 1.95 via, I believe, let's see, hold on, via ePacket, and the cost is for 3.40. So you have cost here 3.40. Boom, there you have it. It gives you automatically the profit margin that you'll get. It'll give you the fees and your profit margin percentage. So this is how I got my percentages and my profit margins. This is how I calculate it. So if you have DSM tool, then you'll be having this awesome feature in just a couple of days, hopefully. If not, I suggest you go get it. And it will be in the description down below for those of you who don't have DSM tool. And it's actually going to help you optimize your listings, be on top of your orders, give great customer support via our automated messages, and so on and so forth. Anyway, back to this presentation. This is the fourth product, right? So you guys saw that this product is a very good product. It gives you some profits, but it gives you more than profits. It gives you a lot of traffic. The fifth product, this is musical educational baby toy. There you have it. Now over here, guys. Oh, by the way, I think I did not. Hold on. Did I? Yeah, I didn't share this with you guys. I apologize for that. I always forget. There's too many things I'm explaining that I always forget. Anyway, there you go. So there you have this item right here. You have different variations. If you want to choose, which one you want to choose. 58 sales overall. And there you have the same product right here on AliExpress. In this case, this is maybe there's not too many orders. It has more than 10 orders, which is good. It's your bare minimum. One review, it's fine. 5-star rating out of 12 orders, which is not bad. The seller ranking is not that bad, 83%. Never go below 80%. I would always suggest you guys, because below 80% you might find not a good enough supplier. But anyway, you're trying to find a good enough supplier, a good enough product, so you can get some profits. That's the idea. So over here you can see that if we use AliExpress under shipping, we get $6.46 cost. And let me show you the stats on this product. You see, we had no questions so far. Okay. Guys, at least comment saying hi, because every comment is going to help us tons. Anyway, over here you can see that this product is a traffic generating product. 58 sales, 55 were made in the past month. Then you have the supply cost 2.22, the one that I chose. Shipping 6.46, fees 2.18. Then this person is making the sale for 12.99 and getting 2.13 bucks out of every sale. Meaning that if you multiply this times the 56 times sold, you'll get $123.54 of total profit margin out of this product. And if you want to sell it, you can be cheaper, not that cheaper. In this case, you can see this person is making the sale for 12.99. And if you want to get as much profit as possible, you can still be cheaper for a couple of cents. And you can sell this item for 12.85. Believe me, you'll get some sales. And you'll still have $2 basically out of every sale. Now the sixth products, we have this Christmas outdoor mat flannel right here. There you have it. Hold on, okay. I didn't share the AliExpress. Hold on. There you go. All right, so now right here you have the item. This is being sold for 8 bucks and 8 cents, 10 times sold overall. You can see here the same product, 87% seller ranking. Maybe not as great when it comes to star rating, but still this person is managing to make some sales, so why not you? Then you have your shipping right here. Packet 1.58 is very cheap. And let me share this with you as well. All right, so if we analyze this product right here, which I already did for you guys, you can see that this product is a traffic generator. 10 out of 10 sales in the last 30 days. Very good. 2.45 your supply cost, shipping 1.58, and then 147. And star rating not that great, 4.2, but still you can manage to square up some sales. And this seller is having $2.58 total profit margin out of every sale. And you can sell this for $7.99 instead of 8.8. You can sell it for $7.99, applying the 99-cent strategy, and you're still being cheaper than your competition. And you'll get a total of $2.50 per every sale. So again, it's not that bad. Maybe this is not this product out of the 10 that I chose is like the weakest one, I would say, right? But still, you can manage to get some sales out of it. So it's not always about finding the awesomest product, but it's always, trying to generate some traffic and trying to generate some sales. So you can start building up your store. That's the idea. Seventh product is this LED night light table. There you have it. This awesome night light table. And let me show you that over here. Hold on. I have so many windows open. All right, so let me share this with you guys before I forget. There you go. Now, this is the item right here. 22.99 price, 57 sold. Well, depending on obviously the variation, the price might change, but not by much, by $1 maybe, perhaps. That's it. And there you have this same product over here, 4.8 star rating. Awesome product. Over 90 orders were pretty good. 87% seller ranking, so this is a very good supplier. You are looking to ship from China. Free shipping via e-packet that generates a tracking number. Very good. And then you have the types of variations that you can sell. So now that you have this information, right, let me go give you the stats on this product. Hold on, guys. All right, so you have, this is a traffic generator, 57 sales, 57 sales in the past month. Awesome. Then you have 15.44, as you guys saw on AliExpress. There is no shipping cost whatsoever, and the fees are 3.63. Remember, fees means PayPal fees and eBay fees. And this has 4.8 star rating. This seller is making the sale for $22.99, meaning this person is getting $3.92 per sale. If you multiply this times the 57, that's the total times this item has been sold overall, you will get a profit so far of $223.44. So if you want to make the sale, you can be cheaper than your competition for $21.99 instead of $22.99. You can go for $21.99. And you'll still have $3 out of every single sale if you manage to sell this item. So this is a very profitable product, as you guys saw, and also a very demanded product because, as you guys saw here, this person has made 57 sales in the past 30 days. So if you can be cheaper than this person and optimize your store better than this person, imagine how many sales you'll get. All right, so the 8th product is this LED Christmas string lights. This is the product right here. And let me give you that product. Oh, by the way, again, I forgot to share with you guys the AliExpress link. I apologize for that inconvenience. All right, so this is the 8th product, right? So you have the price, you get the point, right? I'm going around the same things that I showed you guys in the previous product. But again, you get the point. You have over here the variations, the price, and so on and so forth. You have the same item right here, over 2,000 orders, 4.8 star rating. So this is an awesome product, 93% seller ranking. So it's a very good supplier, and you have free shipping. And then you can choose the variation. I always choose the cheapest one, so I can try to maximize my profits. Anyway, let me give you the further insights on this, and let me give you a sip into my coffee because I'm getting exhausted of talking too much. Okay. Anyway, guys, this is the product right here. This is a traffic generating product and a profit making product. 67 sales made overall, in which 52 were made in the past month. This has a supply cost of $4.21, right? That's the one that I chose. No shipping costs, and the fees are $1.89. So star rating, as you guys saw on AliExpress, is 4.8. Awesome product. And you can. This person is making this up for $10.99 and getting 4.89 bucks out of every sale. If you multiply that times the total amount sold, you get a total profit so far out of that product and out of that variation, $327.63. That is the total profit that that seller has made so far on this item. So instead of making this up for $10.99, you can go and sell it for $9.99. You're still cheaper, and you'll still get a profit margin of $4 pretty much out of every sale. So it is a profit maker. It is an awesome product. As you guys saw, 4.8 star rating and over 2,000 orders on the supplier's end. So I believe that this is an awesome product. By the way, let me share you right now before going to the other product, the AliExpress link if you want to source and drop ship this item. Anyway, let's head over to this one. This is the 9th product, the animated musical Santa Claus. There you have it. And this is the product on eBay, $22.95, 80 times sold so far. And let's look under AliExpress. You have the same product. You're shipping from China. You have the shipping price right here, 2.22. This is for AliExpress under shipping. And then you have the 4.9 star rating, over 30 orders, which is pretty good, and 88% seller ranking. So let me give you the stats of this product just for you to know. So this is a traffic generator and profit maker. Traffic generator because it has 80 sales overall, in which 77 were made in the past 30 days. 9.98 the supply cost on AliExpress, as you guys saw. 2.22 via standard shipping, and the fees 3.63. So star rating 4.9, and this person is making this sell for $22.95, meaning that out of every single sale, this person has made $7, $7.12 per sale out of that item. If you multiply this number times the total amount sold, you'll get a total of $569.60. Now, I just want to go ahead and disclose, guys, this number, even though it's impressive, is not the most important number. This number right here is the most important number because the more sales you manage to make, the higher this number goes, right? So always try to look for a product that will leave you a very good profit margin, because in time, the more sales you make, the more profit you'll get out of that specific item, out of one product, guys, out of one product. And the listing is, as a beginner, the listing is 10 items. And you can even increase that listing to 100 items. So imagine how many profits you can get. Anyway, this person is making the sale for $22.95, and you can go cheap for $21.99, and you'll still have a profit of $6.30, which is above what I always say that is a profit-making product, which is $4. So awesome, awesome item. Now let me give you that product here right now. Let me go. There you go, guys. Okay. Let's see here. There you go. And now it's time for us to approach the last product over here, the 10th product. And that product is this 10 pieces of LED candy cane, which is over here, right? 10 pieces. All right. So the product is over here. There you have the item. There you have the price, the total amount sold. And hold on, let me give you the eBay link. Now you can find the same product on AliExpress. There you go. See, you can find the same item. Wait, hold on, let me give you this link. There you go. So the same item, free shipping, 94% seller ranking, 4.6 as a star rating, good product, and over 100 orders. So very good supplier. If you go right, and let me give you the stats on this product. So this is a traffic generator, 61 sales out of 61 in the last 30 days. $20.57 if you want to sell the 10 pieces variation, right? The same thing. Free via e-packet in 4.50 your fees. Star rating, as you guys saw, 4.6, and the seller is making the sale for $28.99, getting 3.92 bucks out of every single sale. Multiply that times the total amount sold. This person has made so far $239.12. And you can make the sale for $27.99. You're cheaper, and you'll still manage to get a $3 profit margin. Again, just to give you the idea, this person is selling 10 pieces. So if you want to sell the same thing, you need to sell the 10 pieces. You can get more profit margins if you sell 5 pieces over here, right? Your profit margin will go up. However, if you want to sell the same thing, then you have to look for the same variation, which is this one, which is 10 pieces, 20 bucks, pretty much 24 bucks in total you'll have to pretty much invest, but you'll still get a profit of 3 bucks. And as you guys saw, this person is making 61 sales in 30 days. So it's up to you if you want to get this product, if you want to get this item. So just to finish up this presentation right here, right? There you go. Just to give you an idea, guys, total profit that this listing could potentially generate you overall, right? If you make the sales and if you apply all the profit margins that you might get out of every sale, you could potentially have $2,407.59, right? So out of $9,000, your profit margin could be 2,000 bucks for you, just for you. Okay, so Josh says, so basically you're saying the cheaper the price, the more the traffic and the profit? Yes, of course. So normally people, again, never go too cheap, obviously, because people tend to think that the cheapest products, they're pretty much low quality. However, a lot of people tend to look for, let's say, some sort of item. If they can find the same item under a cheaper price, they prefer obviously buying that. So yes, always try to be cheaper than your competition at least. Never go too cheap because you want to maximize your profit margins. But yes, normally if you're cheaper, then you might get more traffic or more people would buy from you. The way you get more traffic also is by being active on eBay. Obviously, as a seller, always be active, try to make sales and optimize your listings by giving a great title, great imaging, like, getting the best images you can showcase the product, being very descriptive when it comes to items description. Let me show you that right now. In fact, let me give you a quick overview. So we're trying to look for, so over here, right? So what you need to do is try to find a good enough title, winning title that will capture attention, number one. Number two, try to find the best images to showcase, right, over here. So no, that's number two. Then you try to be very descriptive when it comes to items descriptions. Over here, you have to at least try to fill out every single aspect because eBay loves it when you have a very descriptive item, especially buyers. They normally tend to read this stuff. So the more descriptive you have your item, then the further chances you have to get more and more sales. And also you need to be always listing your items to be active as an active seller. So if you have WTOOL, and let's say you want to choose this item to, pretty much list. If you have WTOOL, you can get the Google Chrome extension from DSM. So you have this option right here called List in DSM. You click on it, you'll be directed to our page, which is the Rapid Lister feature within the software, right? And then you can choose to publish it to eBay, or you have different templates and so on and so forth. You can hit the import button. Let's just wait for a little while for it to pretty much go up. Oh man, my voice is so done. But that's okay. That's what I'm here, trying to teach you guys all the things I've learned so far. So yeah, so what this does is it grabs pretty much all the information from AliExpress, which is your sourcing page, and it pastes it right here, and you can modify things and work around things to optimize your listing. Now, the reason why I always encourage you guys to optimize your listings to get more traffic and eventually get sales is because we're trying to work with search engine optimization. Search engine optimization is a marketing strategy to get more traffic into your store, website, platform, and so on and so forth, organically without you making any payments on advertisements. Because on eBay, there's a thing called promoted listing. So the promoted listings is you paying eBay a small amount, small portion, And what they do is they showcase your product on this front page, and they recommend your product to users on eBay, so you'll get more traffic, obviously. That is called advertisements, right? But it is very expensive. So if you're trying to, and I'm sorry, this, okay, finally. But if you're trying to make some sales, if you're new to this, right, and if you don't have enough money to invest, you have a small amount of money, you can start your account, you can start making sales and work your way up without making any advertisement payments. But to do so, you need to have an awesome optimization. So over here, you can change the title, you can work on around the title, you can, over here, you can put your break-even percentage, right, to get your desired profits. Always try to look for the best categorization. You can change the main image to whichever image looks best. And you can even add more images by going to your competitors or this seller's, let's say, page and trying to find the best image you can find, or even on AliExpress, or even on Google if you like, doesn't matter. Then you can go ahead over here and choose which variation you want to sell. You can change up the price. But the most important part is this one, where you have to fill in every specifics of the item. And that is how you optimize your listings. And the way that you can be active is if your listings every single time on eBay. So we have this awesome feature called schedule button, where you can pretty much schedule every single product that you want to list. So you can work, let's say today, right? And you can work today, you can find the 10 items that I found. For in my case, let's say I found 10 items and I want to list one item per day to be active, right? So I can choose which day I want to, let's say this item, I want to publish it. I choose Friday, I choose the time, it doesn't matter, and so on and so forth. So I schedule this. So tomorrow, once I already optimize this, this will go live on eBay. And you can do the same thing the same day for another product for a different day, and so on and so forth. So the more active you are, then eBay will, guarantee you more traffic. And if you're cheaper than your competition, then I will guarantee you sales. So yeah, I sorry for my extended answer. I felt that I had to explain a bunch of things, just to to make sense out of it. But yeah, hopefully, Josh, I was very clear on the explanation. If I wasn't, please let me know. Send me an email. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible to give you more, at least a more detailed answer on that. All right, guys. So this is pretty much the whole live session. I really appreciate those of you who watched me live, and also appreciate those of you who actually sent some comments. Thank you, Josh, again for being here again. And we will be going live next week. I will be showcasing 10 different awesome products as well. And also, I'll be doing maybe a live session on market research, but we'll see what happens. But anyway, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day. Hope you have a fantastic weekend coming up. And see you on the next one.